Good morning. We are going to work on rectangles and rhombi this morning. So you need your notes on rectangles and rhombi, or rhombuses, but I liked rhombi better. Objective today is to use, classify, and recognize rectangles and rhombi from other quadrilaterals. So you'll be able to classify, oh, that's a rectangle, oh, that's a rhombi, when you are done with this. Okay? So we're going to look at our notes on Lesson 18, Attributes of Rectangles and Rhombuses Notes. Remember, an attribute is a characteristic of a two-dimensional shape. Two-dimensional. Super important there, because a lot of people are saying, oh, a box is a rhombus or a rectangle. But it's the face of a box that would be a rectangle, because a rectangle is a two-dimensional shape. A box is a three-dimensional shape. All right, for a rhombus, we drew a rhombus for you. Okay, you see the rhombus here. All right, and we already measured what the angles of these two angles are. So I want you right now to tell me and draw on your paper what the opposite angle measurement would be. Opposite angle measurement would be. So hopefully you said this angle is going to be 75 degrees because this angle is 75. Okay, which would mean that this angle is 105 because this angle is 105. If we can do that math in our head real quick, 105 plus 105 is 210, and 75 plus 75 is, 150. So 150 plus 210 is 360. So we have ourselves a, wait for it, hopefully you said what we worked on yesterday, which was a parallelogram, right? Because we have two parallel sides here and here and here and here are parallel. Okay, opposite angles are the same. So, and all the angles add up to 360 degrees. So we have a parallelogram, all right? But we have a special parallelogram because not only does it have I'm going to erase this here. Not only does it have opposite angles the same, but it does have opposite angles. So we do have opposite angles the same. We also have two pairs of parallel sides. We also have all the angles, total angles equal 360 degrees. But they also, all four sides have the same length. So that's the key that makes this a rhombus. All the three already written make it a parallelogram, but then the fourth makes it a rhombus because four sides are equal. All four sides equal length. Okay, So those are the four, whoops, I wrote 4 twice, sorry guys. All 4 sides are an equal length. So that's the really, really important one. That one makes it a rhombus. The first 3 make it a parallelogram. Okay, it's still needed, but to have all 4 of these characteristics, these attributes, they all make it a rhombus. Okay? So now we're going to move down to a rectangle. Okay? A rectangle is also a quadrilateral because it has 4 sides, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's also a parallelogram because opposite angles are going to equal each other. So I can write already that because this one is 90, this one is 90, okay, and this one is 90, and this one is 90. What is 90 times 4? 90 times 4 is, well, 9 times 4 is 36, and then I'm going to put my 0 at the end. So 360 degrees, we have that. That's awesome. All right. So now we're going to write down the attributes of a rectangle. Okay. So a rectangle is a parallelogram because it has parallel sides. Here and here are parallel, here and here are parallel. Okay, all the angles equal 360 and the opposite angles are equal. So it is a parallelogram. All 4 sides are equal length from a rhombus. That is not what happens here, right? A rectangle does not have all equal sides, okay? But it does have opposite sides are equal. So I'm going to write the attributes of a rectangle. So you need opposite angles are equal. Okay, you also need 2 pairs of parallel sides. Now, it says that we need total angles equaling 90, which is also true, or sorry, not total angles equaling 360. And we know that's true because all the angles here are 90, and 90 times 4 is 360. Okay, different from the rhombus though, where all 4 sides were equal. Here we have 4 90-degree angles. 4 90-degree angles, right? This is the really important one that makes it different. For 90-degree angles. That makes it different than a rhombus. Okay? That one didn't have to have 90 degrees. This one has to have 4 90-degree angles. Okay? Doesn't have anything to do with sides, just has to do with the 4 90-degree angles. That makes it a rectangle. All right? Now you have the 4 attributes of a rectangle. You also have the 4 attributes of a rhombus. Okay, rhombus attributes, rectangle attributes. All right. If you flip your paper over, we have a true or false question. Are all rhombuses squares? Well, let's draw a square. So here's my square, hopefully. Oh, nope, that's an arrow. Just kidding. Thought I could draw a square. All right, let's try it. Square? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's my square. Let's look back at the attributes of a rhombus. Okay, so all rhombuses are squares. So opposite angles are the same. Yep. 2 pairs of parallel sides. Well, yes, here and here and here and here are parallel. Okay. Total angles equaling 360. Well, yes, because this is 90, 90, 90, 90, and we already know 90 times 4 is 360. All 4 sides are equal length. Yes, 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 yes. So that means this square is a rhombus, right? Because it has all those attributes. However, this says all rhombuses are squares. Can I draw a rhombus that doesn't look like this square? Well, yes, I can, because this rhombus right here, on this side of your notes, is this a square? No, because it doesn't have 90 degrees. So we can answer that question on the back as false, because a square, oh, sorry, not a square, because a rhombus does not need -90-degree angles. All right, that is all for our notes. Make sure you snap it into your notebook and be ready for our problem set.